What's going on, guys? Bojo672 coming to you guys with the video right now. I made a video this earlier, but I never uploaded it, so I'm just going to do a fresh one. Desean Jackson out 4 to 6 weeks. We all know this. Should have had the surgery, week 2. Should have got the surgery. He said no to the Eagles medical staff. And, if he had the surgery week 2, we probably would have had him by now and at the right time. Got the Patriots, got the bye week, got the Patriots, and then you got the Seahawks, and then you got the rest of the NFC East at the end of the year. So, as of right now, I honestly don't know what we can do. Alshon Jeffrey seems to not give a shit. Is that just me? Does it seem like he's dropping more balls than usual? Does it seem like his route running is real sluggish? Does it seem like Alshon Jeffrey doesn't have that fire in him when he's playing? It just seems like he's not all there. Nelson Aguilar is getting not even 2 passes a game. Barely got 2 passes in the, against the Bears. I'm just sick and tired of it. Who wants to play for Carson Wentz? Who wants to play for our QB? Does anybody want to play for him? Does nobody want to play for him? I got a feeling we're going to be making a lot more changes next year. And it could be this whole entire wide receiver core. Alshon Jeffrey's on contract for another three years. Nelson Aguilar's gone. That's definitely happening. 9.2 million. And Matt Collins can't get a second reception. I mean, it's so sad and so bad that Dorial Green-Beckham, that was our wide receiver a few years back, actually had 35 receptions for 340-something yards. I mean, it's just amazing how Mac can't even get open or do a damn thing. Even though Carson Wentz, he missed Sproles on, probably could have been a potential touchdown to Darren Sproles, and then another pass to Alshon Jeffrey threw too far. But Jesus Christ, that's only 2 passes that were messed up, and these other guys can't catch a ball for their life. So, free agent wide receiver incoming. Doug Peterson's pretty much said we're looking at the wide receiver position. They've been playing good, not great, and something could happen that they're looking to the receiver position. I know Moncrief just got waived. He got picked off waivers. I know he's not the same player as he used to be, but the Pittsburgh Steelers picked him up. You have Mike Wallace still out there. He's been tweeting. He's on Twitter all the time. I still follow him, and he's always tweeting about shit. Is he in shape? Is he doing anything? Dez Bryant hasn't played in 2 seasons, 2 years pretty much. Would he be willing to come to a team? Or the one and only favorite that we love the most, that we could probably use right now, not giving a shit what is on his mind, is Antonio Brown. This was a player that the Eagles were interested in. They were in, Antonio Brown recorded all the talks with his agent of what teams were available to him. And he likes Carson Wentz. And I'm not even going to get into it, but I would get Antonio Brown at this point. That's a top 5 receiver. He's a top three receiver in the league. Top 3. And he's sitting there in free agency. Now, is he on the NFL exempt list? I have no idea. If he's on the exempt list, then the Eagles need to follow with that and see if they can get him off to play. Or you can go sign Jordan Matthews. I know it's not the flashiest. I know it's not the sexiest signing, but with Jordan Matthews, you have a reliable target that will get the receptions, that will get the catches. And honestly, last year, he looked really good last year. Was on go routes and going out for deep passes and beating people off the line of scrimmage. And, it's not something that you want. It's not something that you're like, would I mind bringing him back? No. But do I want him back? Not really. I'd rather go after Antonio Brown. The biggest, flashiest name of all. With all the problems and all the bullshit, I want to go after that one guy. Because you're not going to survive against these teams. Teams are going to be looking, our running backs are not going to be able to go anywhere because they're going to close the box. defenses are going to look at our receivers and be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like this, you would think it'd be enough with Aguilar. With Aguilar and Jeffrey. I mean, we can't just go into games with 2 tight end sets and win games. It's not going to happen. It's nice to have it, but you can't win every game with 2 tight end sets. You need something else there. You need a speed demon. You need a speed guy. You can't make trades. Trade deadline's over. But there's free agents out there the Eagles can get. Antonio Brown could bring a lot of attention on the outside. Fucking fast. Elusive. Line him up wherever you want to line him up. But something's got to get done. I figured the Eagles weren't getting a receiver at the trade deadline because they figured Desean Jackson would be back. And he was back for 2 plays. And the whole muscle came off the bone in his abdominal whatever. So, Eagles better make something happen next week. Of all the moves that you have to make this year, and Howie, you fucked up real good. Because Desean Jackson, he was being a little selfish. And unfortunately, the Eagles, he said, well, yeah, Desean doesn't want to have surgery, then he doesn't want to have surgery, we'll just wait. Maybe he'll get better. Desean didn't feel like himself. He was in 2 plays, and that was it. And now he's not going to come back 4 to 6 weeks. And then I'm hearing 4 to 6, and probably not till 8 to 10. Unless the Eagles are in the NFC Championship game, he's not coming back. The latest he'll be back is an NFC Championship game, which I'm not thinking about that right now. So, other than that, that's it. That's all I got. You got Mike Wallace, you got Antonio Brown, you got Jordan Matthews, Dez Bryant. There's not much out there. Dez hasn't played in 2. I don't even know what to do. Antonio Brown would be the choice. You have he's a top 3 receiver in the league. And he's sitting right there. But I don't know what the whole background noise is going on with him and what's going on. If he probably wants to play, but I don't know what the thing is. Eagles were interested in him, and I know it sounds crazy because we were like, fuck that. We're glad we didn't go after him. Now all of a sudden we're pretty fucking desperate to bring somebody in. And if that's going to be the guy, I'll be really happy. But I have a feeling Jordan Matthews is going to be back, and then they're going to be like, okay, Jordan Matthews, we're fine. But we're not going to be fine. That's the crazy part. So, other than that, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Shea Squad up. Fly, fly.